name's Kayla, and this is Minnie. She's a 9-year-old Rocky Mountain mare. She can do just about everything. This is a video of a few things we like to do together.
Minnie is fearless. This is the first time we took her to Walmart, hooked her up to the cart, just started pulling Pooh Bear. Minnie didn't care at all. You can do just about anything with this mare. She's pretty carefree and confident. I got real thirsty one day and decided to take Minnie through the drive-thru. A bystander got this video for me, and I thought it was pretty cute. I've been around a lot of horses in my life, and not a lot of them are like Minnie. She loves to be brushed and brushed and brushed for hours on end. As you can see, she ground ties just about anywhere. This was her first time at the car wash, and she doesn't mind the commotion or traffic. A horse that's good on the ground is good under saddle. I spend a lot of time with my horses teaching them groundwork before I ride them. Minnie has been through Fundamental, Intermediate, and Advanced Clinton Anderson series. It's a little video showing that Minnie will side pass towards you or away from you. I teach all of my horses to move their feet forwards, backwards, left, and right, whether they're on the ground or under saddle. There's nothing worse than a stiff horse that throws their head in the air and won't move or doesn't move their feet fluently when you ask them to. Minnie's also done quite a bit of liberty work. She'll follow you around, stop when you stop, back up when you back up, you name it. She's like a little puppy dog, very friendly and always wanting to please. I teach all of my horses to respect my space. When I point at their forequarters or hindquarters, I expect them to move. Here's a video of me yielding Minnie's forequarters. She'll do this on the ground as well as under saddle. Here's a video of Minnie yielding her hindquarters when I just look at them. I can't stand a horse that doesn't lead good and drags behind you, so I make sure all my horses know this. I teach all my horses to ground tie. You never know when you won't be able to find a lead rope. This is a video of Minnie standing while I tack her up. Minnie's very safe to crawl under, over. She's seen it all, so you won't surprise her. One of the most frustrating things I've encountered is horses that are hard to bridle. They throw their head and don't want anything to do with the bit. Minnie takes the bit great. She'll never give you any of that trouble. She takes it smooth as butter. Don't even have to put your thumb in her mouth. She'll just open her mouth up for you. If you just put your hand on her head, she'll lower it right down to where your hand is so you can bridle her easily. I teach all of my horses to park. If I get up on any object and point at their butt, they'll line right up to it so I can get on easily. As you can see, Minnie stands to mount. I also teach my horses to lay down to be mounted. I have a few elderly grandparents that this really helps when they want to come ride. I just tap her knee, she goes right down, and then when I'm ready, I just spur her to get up. This is Pooh Bear getting some lovin's. As you can see, Minnie does not really care about dogs. In fact, Pooh Bear rides Minnie often. And she doesn't really care about plastic bottles. Here I'll go to spur to get up, and then I'll say up. She'll get right up for me. Minnie rides with or without a bridle. She doesn't care either way. She knows her leg cues, neck reins like a champ. Barely have to move your hand over her neck to get her to turn. Here I'm just going to urge her forwards to get that shadow off of her. Minnie likes to spin. She's very naturally athletic, especially for a gaited horse. To get Minnie to stop, you can pull back on the reins, or you can just sit and put your legs out a little bit like I did. She'll listen to either way. Minnie's been in several parades. She's very patriotic, likes to carry the flag. As you can see, to stop her, I'll just barely put my legs out and sit. She stops right away. Here's a little video of her slow gait. I dare you to try to spook Minnie. She's seen just about everything. My fiance was just filming me riding down the trail, and this little girl ran up and wanted to pet her. She's really gentle with the little kids. I hope I'm not boring you with all these videos of me bothering Minnie. Just want to show you that she's a pretty bomb-proof horse. By cowboy standard, Minnie's a finished rope horse. My fiance uses her to rope calves and other horses on all the time. As you can see, I'm a very sucky roper. I don't ever rope. But when you throw the rope, she'll stop and she'll back up to tighten it. Minnie has a very smooth lope. There's nothing I can't stand more than a horse that doesn't stop when you ask it to. Minnie will stop every time exactly when you ask her to. I make sure all my horses know how to open and close gates and that they're very comfortable with it. To ask her to open a gate or close it, you just ask her to side pass, or she'll just do it herself. She's done it so many times that she'll just do it when you ask her. Oops, that was my bad. She'll go wherever you point her. I ran her to the gate. This is my fiance's 9-year-old cousin on Minnie. It's her first time ever on a horse. She was really excited. We were teaching her how to spin on Minnie. This is her riding Minnie out alone on my fiance's property. As you can see, his property has no fences. It's very wide open. Minnie doesn't need fences to behave. She'll behave in just about any situation. The barn is about 300 yards away. As you can see, Minnie doesn't care. She'll never try to run you home or head home early to be with the other horses. Minnie loves water and baths more than any other horse I've met. Here I'm asking her to jump off a cliff into water well above her knees. You can hear my fiance's mother.
Good job,
She was
Kayla.
pretty surprised.
Wow.
Minnie's the last horse she'd ever have trouble with in water. A lot of horses will meet you at the gate if you have a treat. Minnie will actually meet you at the gate if you have a hose. She loves baths. She also loves to swim. I didn't get a video of it, but if you want to come try her out, I'll show you. Minnie's smooth as butter, and she'll stay in her gait all day long if you ask her to. One thing I love about Minnie is that she's smooth downhill as well as uphill and on flat ground. It's a big deal for me because I have bad hips. She's one of the few horses I can ride all day, and she won't hurt my back or hips. Here she is going downhill. You can't see that it's very downhill in this video, but as you can see, she's just a smooth downhill. Minnie's good with loud noises, ATVs, trucks, cars, you name it. That ATV was almost touching her a few times, and she just stood there. It's downright dangerous when horses are buddy sour and try to keep up with the other horses when you're riding. Minnie won't do that. She's okay to lead or follow. You can pony other horses on her, you can ride double on her, or you can throw a rope under her tail and she won't do anything. You can even pack on her. Minnie's been desensitized to everything. She's seen rain jackets, tarps, water bottles, plastic bags, and even guns. We've shot off of her back. We've even laid her down and used her as a resting post to shoot off of. We've also desensitized her a lot to bull whips. We use them to round up the other horses sometimes, so we have to make sure our horses are very good with bull whips and loud noises. My fiance is the bull whipper usually, so I struggled quite a bit here, as you can see, but you get the picture. She doesn't mind things flying over her or whatever. She'll just hang out there as long as you want her to. It's surprisingly so hard to snap a bull whip. Minnie loves going places. Just point and she'll get right in the trailer. Here I am loading her with nothing on, no halter or anything. I teach all of my horses to back out of trailers. There's nothing more dangerous than a horse trying to run over the top of you when you open the divider. She'll back out real slow and meticulously, not to hurt you or herself. Just tap her chest and she'll back out. Minnie is very good about having her feet handled. She's been hobbled. She stands for the farrier, whether he's shoeing or trimming her.